Hello and welcome everybody to a new Creatures and Corridors live stream. We're gonna play some Star Wars 5e D&D tonight. As you can see, we've done a little upgrading to our format here. Hopefully, everything doesn't break. We may have some technical difficulties, but just bear with us. We're still kind of figuring all this stuff out. Just want to go ahead and ask everybody if you haven't already, please subscribe, throw us a like, throw us a comment, share it, send it to one of your friends. Let them know, hey, if you like D&D, you want something relaxing to listen to in the background, or just want to pretend like you're here with us, send it to them. And we really appreciate all the support. You guys are our incentive to keep going and to keep striving to improve and make this a really cool place to be. Without further ado, we'll get into tonight's session. And when last we left our heroes, they arrived on the planet of Cantonica, a planet known across the galaxy for its luxurious casinos. The Crimson Dawn had requested that they rendezvous to discuss the details of their next mission. Upon arriving at the casino floor, they had a run in with their old accomplice, Garm Vicker and Krax. Boldgrave and Vrain split off to meet with their contact, while Fulgor and Caro caught up with their old pals. Garm explained that in order to foster an alliance between the Hutts and the owner of Cantonica, that the Greater Crate Dragons were keeping an eye on things. Meanwhile, Boldgrave met with none other than the leader of the Crimson Dawn herself, Kira, who broke the troubling news that Boldgrave's mother had passed in his absence. Unbeknownst to the rest of the crew, with the exception of Vrain, Boldgrave, or rather Brennan, is actually the son of Maestro Twell, the ruler and chief owner of Cantonica. Kira has planned to have O'Twill, known by many as the Golden Lion, assassinated, and due to their complicated past, asked Boldgrave to carry out the deed personally. A fork in the road now lies before the heroes. What path will they follow? Where do their true alliances lie? Will the Golden Lion fall? Find out now on Star Wars 5e, a new campaign. So everybody is coming to groggily awakening from a dream that they had the previous night.
Oh man, what happened? I feel like I got hit by a freighter.
I thought I couldn't even fall asleep anymore.
Are you guys suggesting we had a similar dream?
Well, you all were there, but did we all dream it?
Were you guys on a Danza's palace? Was it Danza's palace? And then there was our ship, and then some
Then
place
these weird guys with weapons that bit us.
That came to life? Yeah, those staffs turns into like
Oh,
snakes.
I do remember that.
we all had the same Boldgrave.
I
Oh
don't think
wait,
that's coincidence.
Boldgrave
Did
wasn't
you have
there.
that? He wasn't. Did you have a dream last night, Boldgrave?
Huh? What?
Did you dream last night?
What are you talking about?
That could mean no, or I'm too drunk to remember. So,
I mean, I do a lot of things while I'm drinking. Let's be honest. More than half of
no,
them
no.
are memorable to others, but not to me.
Yes, I'm aware. Well, weird dream aside, we need to get dressed, and we have a crazy day ahead of us.
Did.
I
Um,
remember it.
As Vrain says that, you hear a knock at the door.
Housekeeping.
I'm gonna.
Are you guys expecting anybody?
I'll suit up, clip up, go walk up to the door. Who is it?
From the other side of the door, you hear a metallic voice. I have a delivery. It's your breakfast, sir.
Sounds suspect. I'm not gonna lie. We don't usually get preferential treatment.
I can just leave it outside if you want.
Hey, wait. Doesn't that sound like one of those? Yeah, that sounds like one of those Clone War droids. Hold on, open that door.
Do you open the door?
Yes.
So as
My mic doesn't pick up sound effects. It's weird.
it's okay. Yeah, that's why I said knock at the door. I was like, I don't know if anyone heard banging on my desk. So you open the pneumatic door, and as it slides open, yeah, it's actually like a recommissioned B1 droid, but instead of like kind of the more like frail body, it has more of like a sturdy, like not quite like a protocol droid body, but more like kind of like the medical droids, where it's a little more substantial, and he's got like wheels instead of legs.
All right, this is harmless. I gotta be honest. This is a lot less threatening than what you sounded like from the other side of the door. And I thought you were not threatening once I realized what you were. And then I opened the door, and it's like a bouquet of flowers. Yeah, I'll take the food. And I just pick up the. I walk past Brandon and pick up the food.
He's holding a silver tray just stacked with steaming hot like eggs and bacon and fruit, and well, the fruit's not steaming, but the things that are supposed to be hot are hot, and the things that are supposed to be cold are cold.
Hey, you've never had a baked apple?
Let me get a nice hot apple and some cold coffee.
And as
I
I
don't think
turn
you should
around,
eat that.
I kick the door closed in his face.
Aw,
Oh.
rude.
Thank you. Enjoy your breakfast. And you hear him zzz, way down the hall.
That's cute.
All right, we need to discuss our game plan for the day.
I don't think you should eat that, Boldgrave.
Kara, 20 credits says I won't.
I start digging in. I don't care.
Nobody ordered this
Constitution
breakfast.
saving throw.
Yeah, nobody ordered this breakfast, and you guys are just eating it.
I'm pretty sure I saw Fulgor cure himself of poison in our dreams last night. Assuming that was half reality. I'm sure he's fine.
Fulgor, as you go in for a bite, you kind of stop, and like your stomach kind of turns, and you just like you remember that portion of the dream where you ate that rotten food, and it turns your stomach, and the food in front of you still looks and smells fine, but it just kind of like that memory just kind of like makes your stomach lurch.
Yeah, I think I'll skip breakfast today.
Interesting.
Or for me.
I'll like eat the fruit.
You guys have at it. Like I said, we still need to discuss our game plan for the day. We have like a big attempt in about an hour and a half.
I start shaking up a martini and I put the fruit inside the martini.
That tracks.
It's
Zach just like pats his pockets and his lightsaber holsters, and he's like, "Well, I've got everything I need. I'm gonna eat."
I need to make one stop before we continue on this disaster.
where would
So,
that be?
The kiosk, the kiosk with the weapons droid, who doesn't sell weapons.
He doesn't have any ammunitions. What could you possibly buy from him?
Is Tron, Tron, Tron.
I was gonna say.
That's his name. Yes, the guy, he fights for the users. No, I just asked for information. I need information from him I asked for him to seek out information about an item I'm looking for, and I need to pick up the information now.
I'll
And
tag
then maybe
along.
some power
I'll keep
cells
you
while I'm at
company.
it.
Well, I think everyone should be going. I don't think any of us should stick around here.
Well, Caro, you and I are supposed to go meet up with Garm this morning.
We are supposed to meet up with Garm, aren't we?
What do you guys have to do with Garm?
Yeah, what do you have to do with
That's-
that orange fucker?
Nothing. Nothing too serious. We're just going to be meeting about a. We're just catching up. That's what we're doing. We're gonna catch up. That's why I'm not eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. You got a breakfast date.
Insight check. Can I insight check him?
Of course.
I'll fail, but I'm gonna insight check him.
No, you can't insight check me.
I'm gonna fail anyways. It's fine. My +0 to insight.
That rolls a natural 20.
Right. Oh.
Use your inspiration.
Well, because you have to pass, or you have to beat my passive perception, right? Or no? Or what?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. If
what is it
you're
opposed?
You can roll an opposed check.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends if you're lying or not. Otherwise, I guess if you're telling the truth, it's basically a persuasion check.
If it's a lying, it's a deception check.
Right.
Technically, we are gonna go just meet up.
Half truth? Can he decide whether
Yeah.
it's persuasion or deception?
I feel
Either way, I am not
I feel like
proficient in
lying
either
by
of them.
omission is still lying.
Order in the
Okay.
court.
Just roll a check and see what happens.
Oh, and don't forget, because we're our roll 20 isn't displayed at the moment. We should probably be announcing the rolls too.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, Sammy
Uh,
hasn't rolled yet, so.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I rolling opposed though?
Persuasion.
Persuasion, I mean, I don't really. I mean, to beat
Ooh,
it.
Tiebreaker.
So they both roll a 12.
But Kara has a -1 modifier.
My 0 beats your -1. Haha.
Technically, I rolled a 13.
In other words, nothing.
That is also true.
It's okay.
Yeah, it just kind of bounces off. Like you don't really glean anything, and you're not really.
In other words,
it seems
same
like
way
a
I
pretty
felt
standard.
before I made the check.
Pretty much, yeah. It doesn't really like
You
it
probably-
doesn't really influence your
You
decision.
probably feel like he might be lying, but you trust Cairo enough to do his own thing. Or us,
Don't be putting
rather.
words in my mouth.
I mean,
okay with
you're
that.
just unsure. I mean, it's
That's
kind of a 50-50. Like
Boldgrave and I believe, have a place to be at around noon.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
We, I believe we discussed it last night, but between the dreamscape land, I've lost track of time and reality.
I checked the chronometer. What time is it?
it's just past 8.
And I hold it in his
Oh,
face
bro.
because I can't read
We
time.
slept. I slept for like 4 hours last night. Ugh.
It was not very restful sleep either.
You guys are getting hours.
Yeah.
I like
Yes.
sleep in like 10-minute intervals. It's like a mix of PTSD and paranoia, but
So
something.
we are 4 different species. I'm sure we process sleep differently.
Do you have
and
rapid
alcohol.
eye movement? Someone, you want a drink?
We do have rapid eye movements actually.
No, but you said alcohol, so do you want a drink? Because I can make you
No,
a drink.
no, I don't want to
Oh,
drink.
okay.
It's all right. I
Alright.
prefer to keep my senses sharp when engaging in potential fights to the death.
I open up the garbage that's next to the counter and I just dump all the food in the trash because yeah, it's gonna get flies. You don't want that. Housekeeping.
Yeah.
Take care
Yeah,
of that.
that sounds about right. We should get move on.
Boldgrave, make a perception check for me real quick.
Oh, fun. My first roll. Ooh.
Nat.
Hope it's good, guys. You said perception.
Yes,
Oh, I got a +5, so.
about fine.
I rolled a 7, boys. Let's go. That's a natural 2.
Okay, as you were.
So yeah, like I was saying, gotta keep moving on.
Right. So obviously something's about to go down in Cantonica.
You almost said a
And-
really funny word.
Can't
Going down. I'm yelling timber.
So,
My mind went a completely different direction.
Yeah, so did I.
So
And then I was going to insult your aunt and decided it was better not to.
I mean, I don't blame you. She's a handful.
Yes, yes.
Two
Most women that
handfuls.
worth it are.
So what is our game plan for today?
Feel like we're in passive trust.
I have a confession to make. I'm no fool. I'm thinking of starting again
Insight check. I'm just kidding.
with something new.
You're thinking about what?
That was Foo Fighter lyrics. But in all
Oh,
reality,
God.
honestly, I have something I need to get off my chest. I know some of you may think it's crazy, like my dad's like a king and I'm technically a prince, and
None of us think that.
I slaughtered most of my family, and I'm not as much of an alcoholic as some of you may think. But
I don't need an insight check. I know that's a lie.
among most of these qualities, something you may not have known. Well, Vrain did. But I am a father.
What?
I have a son.
Uh-oh.
What?
And I had a wife. And when that thing went down with my family, I split with the kid and my princess, and we kind of roamed around the galaxy for a while. And Dozak, that's when I ran into the Inquisitors, and that's when I ran into the Mandalorians that I had encountered too. Dozak, that's Fulgor, and guys, I've had a long journey up till now, and I don't know where my son is, and I don't know where she is, and I know that she's probably remarried, and I know he's probably conscripted into some army for being a bastard, but I don't know where they are, and I want to find them, and I feel like my father's the only one who can do that. So if we do kill him, I'll never be able to find them, probably.
So then what do you suggest? We kidnap him?
I think we can win, but I don't know if he'll give up. Because if he kidnap him, the war's not going to end there. It'll just be a martyrdom kind of style. They'll use him as a movement, and the fighting will continue. But if we can get him to dispose himself, then we could probably just peacefully take his position and install a new regime of power.
Why is it your father who can only help you find your ex-wife and son?
Because he's the one who set it up for them to be taken away from me.
He's probably got a paper trail somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking.
I doubt it. Paper
So
trail.
you're
probably
proposing we get
disappeared.
him to abdicate, and then he'll either transfer power over to you, or we have to fake his death.
That's another thing. But I think that's something we could talk about later. For right now, I think that's enough.
I feel like
But-
we should talk about it now because we're headed there. Didn't you say you have to kill him?
If
It's
we're going
gonna
to kill
sound-
him, we need to know for sure whether or not to kill him or not, and we need to know soon.
I don't want to kill him. He's my dad, and he's the only one I have.
Well, you have your aunt. Wouldn't you be disobeying direct orders from her?
I'm gonna be surrounded in there if I choose this path. But if I have you guys on my side, then at least I'll have something.
We'll do everything we can. Or at least I will.
This is very strange for someone who lived and breathed for the eclipse,
Done.
the dawn.
The
Been a
Eclipse
while.
is
Oops.
another
It's
faction.
been a while. It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So many fucking criminals around here.
It's,
You keep them all
uh,
straight.
For a man who was very, sure of himself and wanting to push his family into a bigger power, you all of a sudden don't care for it anymore, and now you just want to save your father and find your wife and son.
I I never thought it would come to this point. Excuse me. I guess that fruit was a little weird, but I never thought it would come to the point of having to actually kill the old man. I never thought I would do that myself. I always thought that I would maybe set it up and broker it, but I never thought that I'd be the one to actually swing the axe.
You
And
know,
that
I'm
kinda
more than
changed
willing to
things.
take that shot for you.
Yeah, I have no problem killing people. I can do it for you.
I don't like this conversation because it's borderline traitorous to the Dawn.
Yeah. I think
But
there's a way we
family
can.
matters are complicated as well.
I think there's a way we can do this where the Dawn wins and we win.
The Dawn wants him removed.
Yeah, they said killed because that was the easiest way, but if we can get him to
It's
abdicate,
also the smartest way, I think.
Yeah, he can't try to reclaim his title later on if he's still alive.
we've
There's
dealt
no well,
as
in
we're
terms of
afraid.
titles. In terms of titles, I don't think that's the issue, though it certainly matters. Your father is obviously an utterly brilliant man, cunning and cold. You
Let
have
me
to
ask.
be to rise to the top of Cantonica. Leaving him alive just you're leaving someone who's always going to be conspiring against you in your midst. It's never safe. He's always going to be searching for allies, searching for ways to rise back to where at the top of wherever he's at. It's going to be
Well,
dangerous to leave him alive.
Not to mention,
Well,
if he knows
I-
where your wife and kid are, he can have them dealt with.
When people
I-
become powerful, eventually, the only thing they fear is losing that power.
But people can change, and I think he can. I think there's still good in him, and I don't think that he wants to hang on to this the way you guys think he does. I think if we offer him out, there's a chance he'll take it.
Tell you what, I can't speak for anyone else, but chances are it's still going to come to blows. There's going to be a tussle. I promise to defeat him, but leave the killing blow and the killing decision up to you.
And also, let's
Old
not
grave.
kill Krax and Garm.
Boldgrave, do you really think he's capable of change? Do you think people are capable of change?
I have to for my son.
I walk up to Boldgrave. I pull the breakfast martini glass out of his hand and pour it in the trash. No more alcohol till we finish this. Prove to me, prove to everyone here, that you're committed to this course of action. And if you stay committed, I'll have your back, no matter what.
Okay. I kind of like extend my hand.
I'll grab it. What say you three?
I'll walk over
you
and put
guys
my
in
hand
on
on
this?
top of theirs.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, hell yeah.
Fulgor, Karo?
I'm with you, but I'm not touching your guys' hands.
I winked at him from across the room. One little kiss.
You guys were literally naked with each other a week ago.
We were bumping uglies a little bit, but it's alright if he doesn't want to touch my
Okay,
hand.
but
He
those
knows
are-
where it's been.
Yeah, and you don't want to know.
That's
Hand holding is for real degenerates.
I'm talking like wrist deep, guys. It was certainly an experience to see.
wrist deep
I
in
am
that
a-
bag of Cheetos.
Oh,
I am a cook, okay? I wash my hands, alright? Sanitation is key in the kitchen.
Well,
Yes,
that's one
exactly.
way to break up tension.
Yeah. Karo,
Um,
you've been hesitant.
well, let me ask you this: if there was someone that opposed the Dawn, and you knew they had the means to cripple or maybe even destroy him, but they told you that they wouldn't if you let him walk, would you still let him walk?
depends on their goals. If their goals aren't to destroy the Dawn, then yeah.
Say this. I'll go along with you. I'll go along with it for now. But if your father tries to kill anyone that I know, you guys, I won't. I won't be hesitant to kill him.
Fair enough.
Trust me, I'd rather your father's blood be spilt than yours. It's how do you
Agreed.
say, better to ask for forgiveness than permission, no?
That's kind of what I live by, so I get it.
So our mission is to go to the casino, speak to the Golden Lion, lay it all out on the table, and then live with his choice,
So we're literally
which could be the
walking
end
through
of the
the
line
front
for
door.
him.
Yeah, it could be. Or me. Whichever comes first.
Won't
I'm
know
sure
until we
he'll be
try.
fine.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a jog since I can't drink. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Hey, Boldgrave, do you think you can go
Right.
get my lightsaber back from those guards?
Do you think you could go fuck yourself?
All
And I
right.
leave.
All right. That's fair.
Door closes.
Well, so it's just us four.
Well, we need to go to Tron and resupply. Let's go get
Yeah.
that taken care of, and then we can make our way to the casino.
I think we got time to.
Caro, you need to stock up on anything?
That'd be fine. I'd go to Tron with y'all.
And then after Tron, you and I need to go meet up with Garm.
Nah, that is correct.
Let's
Okay.
the mission starts at midnight. Let's try to meet back here and by 10 o'clock Cantonica time.
10 a.m.
Yes. Well, it's about 8:30 right now after breakfast and everything.
I believe
So let's
that's.
meet back here in an hour and a half.
I think that's when we're supposed to meet with Garm. Is 10. Do you remember what time,
I
Caro?
don't know.
I just
I
remember he
don't
said
remember,
morning. He
but
didn't really. Guess
maybe we
anyways,
should just head. We could just head there.
Why don't we head to Tron and I'll shoot Garm a message and he can give us the time and meeting place.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I'm gonna text Garm.
You're just asking him what time the meeting was?
Yeah, just time and place.
And after about a minute or two, he replies. He says, "Same place, 10:30."
10:30. Okay. I'll just thumbs up emoji. I guess it's hologram. I can just take a picture of myself with a thumbs up, right?
It's a rotating thumb on a
Sure.
hologram.
But yeah, Karo. Same place, 10:30.
All right.
Which I guess is the casino. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. It is.
So yeah, I guess we can go
All right.
to the casino with y'all at 10.
Well, here, yeah. Tron, let's go.
So Tron.
Tron.
So you guys head out into the early morning light of Cantonica, and it really is just truly beautiful, seeing the sun rising across the horizon of the artificial ocean. And it's pretty quiet. Most people are still nursing their hangovers or fast asleep. And you do see guards here and there, just a very light smattering of guards, just a very like skeleton crew, just enough to be a presence to remind you that they're standing by. And as you traverse down back kind of near the starport area, you see Tron's little bus thing. I don't know what you call it. His food truck. His food truck. Yes. His weapons, or not weapons, but his supply speeder, I guess we could say.
I just thought of a great pun. His Thaco stand.
Oh wow.
Thaco to hit AC 0.
Hey, my wife needs me to move something to the dryer real quick. She hurt her back yesterday.
Okay.
Literally 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
You only have 55, sorry.
54. 53. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna walk up to TR0N.
Greetings, life form.
Hello there. Do you have the information I purchased yesterday? The location of the Cape of the Scholar. Or
Orator, yeah.
Orator, that one.
He there's like a red line as he like scans your face real quick, and he's just like, yes, we have located a Cape of the Orator. It is in the shit, I thought I had this written down. The something ring. Oh man, I thought I had this like lock. Where is it?
Meanwhile, Boltgrove is having like his training montage.
Yeah, I imagine like Boldgrave is going on like a very emotional walk right now. There's like some like super like inspirational music playing.
It's just a full blown sprint.
And he
Yeah,
like,
but like
and, and he's like running. He starts running past her, and then just like screams out of frustration.
It's literally an anime opening.
What I miss?
Oh, we're just memeing.
Oh, okay.
He says there is the Tron unit on the Colomex space station. It's known as the Wheel. I'll put that in chat for you.
is this the same place in the Boba Fett?
Perhaps. Or something similar.
What about
Yes.
this place?
That's where I get my fancy item. Should we make it find our way there? And while we're here, do you have any power cells available for purchasing? I find myself running short recently.
Power cells, yes, we are permitted to sell those.
Excellent. I'll take the lot. Just kidding. How many do you have?
I have many.
How many
Anything
credits do you
from
have?
the trolley?
Anything from the trolley?
We got bullfrogs. We got wogwugs.
We'll take the...
I'm gonna kind of walk up on Brain and just kind of. Do you have any prototype power cells there, Tron?
He looks at you for a moment, but then he knows what you mean, and he's like, "I'm afraid we only have the standard ones."
You seem to be coming up short here a lot recently, Tron.
So rude.
Unfortunately, due to local regulations, this is all we are permitted to sell.
Well, then let
You are
me
more
ask
than
you
welcome. You're more than welcome to send a holovid to your local senator.
It's
Well,
like trying to purchase guns in Chicago.
Let me ask you
Oh,
this:
man.
Do you
That's
happen
just
to have
asking
a Focus Mark III modification that I could buy off of you?
Unfortunately, all weapon attachments are forbidden to be sold on Cantonica.
God dang,
Do
what
you have any?
carry?
Do you have any augments of any kind, any sorts, fighters, of things of that nature?
I'm afraid not.
Do you have ice cream,
goddamn
Tron? Do you have ice cream on this on this ship of yours?
Oh yeah, I need to restock on ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
You have chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, chocolate specifically.
Scanning database. Yes, we do have ice cream.
We
ammo
did it,
and ice
boys.
cream.
We did it.
Is-
Yo, let me
I
get.
feel like I just walked into Texas. We can pick up ammo and ice cream right next to each
Get
other.
the ice cream full door. I
Here's
can't.
ammo. Here's ice cream, and here's a lawyer. Good choice.
The power cells are 20 credits apiece, and the ice cream will be 5 credits for a. There's a
Expensive.
there's like a
Like a
6-pack
six-pack.
box.
20 credits each. I will buy a reasonable number. Let's see.
A dozen?
Somebody get. You know what? That's as good as number as any. No, a dozen plus 4. Make it clean for my.
16.
My
Bandolier.
Yeah, it's not the bandolier though. It's the power belt.
You said
So-
5 credits for the 6-pack of chocolate ice cream.
Yes.
16.
I'm gonna
Do you have
go
any
times-
specials today, Tron? Do you happen to have that, or do you still have the same stuff from yesterday?
Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to resupply.
Okay. Would you have some sort of newsletter so I know when you might resupply, so I don't make the trip out here for nothing again?
Of course.
Jeez, Caro.
He projects like a little QR code, and he's like, "Go ahead and scan this with your wrist pad."
Hey, go ahead.
Gets
scan it.
rickrolled.
I was
Yeah,
about to
go
say
ahead and
instant
scan
fire.
it.
do 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 do.
Yeah, exactly. That's how as soon as you open it, just the jizz band in full blast.
Oh my god. Okay, so you scan it with your wrist pad, and it gives you the HoloNet site where it displays the nearest locations of your closest Tron, as well as their daily specials.
Are there pop-ups? Is it like hot,
Oh.
hot Twi'leks in your local area?
No, they're
God.
pop-ups, but no, they're like appropriate ones. They're
Ads.
nothing too yeah, just like like weight loss pills and like
Oh,
face cream to look younger.
Blue chews on there?
Mhm. Blue chew, blue apron.
Tron, would you happen to have the most recent hyperspace coordinates for the Calmex space station?
Yes, I can connect you to the boss frequency if you would like to update your coordinates.
I'll go ahead and do that. Appreciate it.
There is a 50 credit convenience fee for updating your starship's coordinates.
I will go ahead and pay that 50 credits without even thinking once.
Something's telling me we're gonna need the shortcut to get out of here.
Did anyone else need to be disappointed by Tron?
Yeah, Tron, what else do you have? You got anything actually worth buying?
I have many things worth buying. What do you require?
You can see the change in tone of the robot.
He's about to go Ultron on us. Be careful.
You
Points,
really-
points to the sign on the side, right to refuse service.
Tron is actually short for Ultron.
He's one of those Ultron bots.
He's actually
Right,
a
the yellow eyes.
GI3. He's just gonna go full commando on you. He's in camouflage mode right now.
All right. Well, I think I'm done here.
I am too.
So
We appreciate you shopping with Tron and hope that you are satisfied.
Can't wait to catch you on another planet. Thank you, Tron, as usual. We get some nice stuff next time. I do apologize. It has been a long night.
No apologies necessary, Lifeform. We also sell caffeine beverages if that is something you require. We have
I
many
will-
hangover tonics and cures.
I think I would just, ride this one out. I do appreciate that, though.
Yeah, I didn't
Understood.
eat breakfast. Let me get Star Wars' equivalent of Monster Energy drink.
What if he just gives you blue milk?
Rancor energy.
Oh yeah, baby.
Or energy. Unleash the beast. Unleash the Sith inside you.
Ride the core, Rancor.
It's just
Right.
there's just some like dude in a black cloak riding a Rancor with like lightning shooting out.
Oh my god.
Fulgur's about to open up a whole business. Invents How do you make it? It comes from taurine. What's that? You don't want to know, but it comes from Rancors.
I'm gonna do like old Coke and put cocaine in it so it provides the haste buff.
Oh
Boy.
my god.
Except the
so-
crash lasts for longer than 1 round.
So that's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna do with the Malta node money. We're gonna invest in the energy drink business.
So this
You
this
can,
is
you can
20
eliminate the
credits.
effects of exhaustion for 1 hour.
And then
Yeah.
you die.
You get
It's
2 levels
it's
of exhaustion
it's
after.
yeah, it's 20 credits for the beverage, and then when you drink it, oh, he's got his headphones on.
All right, I think we're done here. I think it's time to meet back at the hotel.
The hotel. I thought we were going to the casino.
Okay, we can do that too.
Well, what is there
I'll
that you
send-
need to
I'll
be
s-
done at the hotel?
Nothing. I just want to make sure we were all on the same page before we entered enemy territory.
Fulgor, when you it's 20 credits for the caffeine beverage, and when you drink it, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh
Hurts you
Jesus!
So much.
Are you drinking it all at once? Or are you gonna sip it slowly?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink it. I'm not gonna fucking butt chug it. Jesus.
Drink it like a normal man. Okay.
Tara, goad him right now. Goading
Okay.
shot him. Slap him on the back.
Just fucking click.
Okay, but still go ahead and give me the con save.
Okay.
Ruthless.
This is how you give yourself the resilient feat with Kine. Just chug energy drinks until
Hey,
you can't
that's
take it
not
anymore.
bad.
Nice.
You got a 15?
You're gonna have advantage on perception checks for the next 4 hours.
Oh, holy shit.
Wow.
Cool.
Yo, get like 5 more of those.
You get advantage on perception checks.
With my 13 constitution, I don't know if I should.
Grave's not the only addict in the party now.
You
Oh,
have,
jeez.
you have drank so much energy drink you can now see through time. But you will die
You
at
have-
the end of at the end
Right.
of the minute.
You have true
You
sight.
gain true sight.
Yeah, but you're now the main character of the Cranked movie.
Okay, so you guys are headed back to your hotel.
Yeah, sure.
I think we're going back to a hotel. Yes,
Oh, we're going back to the hotel?
just to meet back up with Bullgrave.
What time is it?
Oh, it's still like early. I thought.
I imagine
It
it's
is-
been at most 30 minutes.
It is
9 to 9:30.
9:30.
Okay, it's been an hour.
All
How
right.
long does it take to get to the casino from Tron?
Yeah.
It's actually the casino is like pretty close to where Tron is. But
Or
your
Tron close to
hotel.
the casino?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. But it's about a half-hour walk to the back to the hotel.
Let's just go to the casino,
Yeah,
Fulgor.
I think
We'll
you
meet him
should-
there.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have fun. I'll meet up with Bullgrave and meet you there afterwards.
Make sure Boldgrave has my saber.
Vrain, make a perception check.
Josh, sure. Is this site based?
Yes.
Well, I'm
But do you get advantage on
I
site
know,
based or what?
I know.
Yeah, I do actually.
That's super lame.
Such a hater, bro.
My passive perception is 21.
We've
Well,
got
I
some
didn't ask for
perceptive
passive.
boys.
Yeah.
Brain, out
Yeah,
of the corner of your eye, you see like one of those little like a shuttle, like a small little people mover shuttle that appears to be ferrying. This one's stationary, but it's like one of the shuttles that can like ferry people back and forth.
All right. I'll look at them and be like, "See you guys in an hour." And then I'll hop on the shuttle and disappear.
It makes the Jetsons noise. Whoop, 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 whoop.
That's awesome. I need to get my saber back just in case shit goes sideways and we have to leave planet.
Probably a smart idea.
Yeah.
So Boldgrave, after your walk to, or run rather, to clear your head, you head back to the hotel and you're waiting out front, and you
So-
see. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what I did actually was I went for like a mile run, and then I kicked trees for 20 minutes, and then I punched rocks for 20 minutes, and then I did like 100 squats, and then I came back.
You gonna be taking off leg weights anytime soon?
No, my muscles are the weights.
Just angrily snap kicking trees. The guards
Yeah.
are looking at you, just like, what the fuck?
He's just like I deal with the weight of my past.
All it is gains, baby. Nerf or nothing.
One leans over and he's like, should we do something? The other one's like, I mean, he's not hurting anybody, so.
Meanwhile, the tree's like, help me!
Speak with plants. It's just
Somewhere on Tanab, a mushroom man is just
It's like,
hurting in
oh
his soul.
my. I feel a kindred in pain.
I just imagine
it's
that
as
scene
if
from
1,000
SpongeBob.
pieces of bark cried out in terror.
Oh man. All right. So after your abuse of the foliage, you head back to the hotel, and you're just kind of waiting outside in front of the like reception area.
Yeah, I'll be in the lounge. I'll have my feet on the
Did you lose
furniture.
your key?
too. No, I was waiting for you. I'm not breathing
Alright.
heavy. You're breathing heavy.
That's exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, we're gonna meet them at the casino in about an hour. They have some business they need to take care of. Hopefully, garner allies, if anything.
I got
Anything
his
you wanna
chode
do before we
sticks.
head that way.
I got his chode sticks, so when he's ready for him, he can have them back. Fulgor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Glow sticks. Gotcha.
Mhm.
I'm
That's totally
sure
what I
he
said.
will appreciate that. I don't know what you said. But
I
that's
said
what I'm gonna
chode.
pretend you said.
I said chode sticks. Chode. Like a small penis. Because he probably
Oh.
has. I've seen it. It's not small, but I'm still listening.
Right,
It's
of
actually-
course. That's
It's
completely
quite
reasonable.
adequate, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Right. Exactly. Well, never mind. I'm gonna end this conversation before it gets weirder.
Before we end up
It's
having
gonna get
Alright.
weird. I'm not drinking.
You should shower before we go, and then
How am I supposed to shower
Uh,
without a shower beer?
most people use water and soap.
They drink that?
Yes, Bullgrave. They drink water and soap. You should try it.
Fucking animals.
The
But make sure you also
receptionist
put it
sitting behind the
outside your
desk
body.
just like coughs super loudly from behind her magazine.
I wipe my feet on
Excuse me.
the couch. I wipe my feet on the couch as she does that. Oh, sorry. Am I being too loud?
No.
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
just
to the
gonna.
room.
I'm just gonna, as we walk up to the room, I'm just gonna toss 100 credits on her counter nonchalantly, and keep walking.
I give her one of these.
She's like, Taurus.
I was born here. This is my spot.
I just
you see how
imagine
that's
Ray,
worse,
like,
right?
with his hand in the back of Bullgrave's collar, like
Just
dragging
pulling
him
him.
away.
He's just like, just so much frustration.
Do this for my city.
So after a little wrestling, you get him in the elevator and head back up to the penthouse.
Sorry, I'm going through withdrawals.
Yes, I'm aware. Good job. Go take a shower.
Sure, Dad.
Not even gonna touch that one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I go
Bulgar
do
hops in the
that.
shower,
Yeah.
and when he's done, he suits up, hopefully ready to face his destiny.
While I'm in the shower, I take my flask and I pour it on my head. I soak my scalp in the alcohol and wash it out.
He had to christen himself.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unusual sensation. It kind of stings a little bit, but in a good way.
And then my hair falls out because that's how potent it is. No. I have scabies now. No.
Fucking jet fuel.
Yeah. Why does this taste like Kool-Aid? No.
And he sheds a single tear as he watches the last of it go down the
You
drain.
can't tell if it's whiskey or a tear. They're both dirty brown. Yeah, I come out and I hand you the empty flask, though.
I take it, look at it, haphazardly toss it on the counter. Let's go.
And I go, all in his face. So I can tell I didn't drink any.
Did you brush your teeth first?
No.
Social distancing, bro. Step back.
Olger brushes his teeth like once every other day.
What's a
And
month?
today's not that day.
Smells a bit like his morning cocktail, but doesn't smell like anything. Doesn't smell like a fresh cocktail.
There's so many better sentences.
So far, so good. Let's get on the road. Catch up with the other guys before we risk it all. You do realize that everyone's doing this for you, right?
What else is new?
Don't let them down.
I gotta make somebody proud. It's definitely not gonna be Pops. So,
Probably not.
I'm following your lead, friend.
Right this way.
With a refreshed Boldgrave in tow, Rain, you hop back on the little shuttle thing, and it's pretty early still, so it's really not getting much use. But now that it's almost close to 10 o'clock by the time you'll leave, there does seem to be more people kind of beginning to stir a little bit. Some of the little like food stands and stuff opening up too. You'll make your way down to the casino.
I definitely took a sample platter worth of food out of every stall we walked by. Just let me know how much that costs, and I'll deduct it later.
Well, the samples are free.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm an O'Twill. Show them my ID. Just
It's like when you walk through the mall and they give you the little toothpick skewer worth.
at this point, I'm just throwing around my last name and taking whole orders.
Mulgrave just takes the whole tray that they're sitting on.
Just
Oh,
bill
gosh.
my dad. Keeps it moving.
You get several a bit of a hodgepodge of different meals, mostly street food, very kind of greasy, and a lot of it's fried, so it's definitely helping absorb some of the alcohol.
You want some bubble gut? No bubble gut, friend. No bubble gut. No. Okay.
I'm already like 3 stalls down.
Rain's face, he is just so done with like all of Boldgrave's shenanigans. After only a couple minor distractions, you see Karo, Fulgor, and Dosek awaiting your arrival. I think. You're all waiting up front?
Yes.
No, we were supposed
No,
to be
we
meeting
would have
Garm,
made.
remember?
Maybe Dozak would be waiting, but me and Fulgor would have to have had our meeting with Garm.
Oh, well, I mean, it's at 10:30, so I don't know what y'all were going to do beforehand.
I guess just chill inside the casino.
I
Okay.
guess that's fair. No, I guess that's fair. Then we could just wait. That makes sense then.
I
Yeah,
we
that
didn't
makes
really
sense.
discuss
No.
that. Whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just wait. That's about time you guys showed up.
I expected. The shuttle made it quicker than I expected. I guess that worked out.
Why do you have all that shit on your shirt, Boldgrave?
Want some bubble gut? I still have some. I call it bubble gut because it's like a bunch of greasy food that I mix together in a bowl. Like I don't know if you've ever had like a sandwich bowl. It's kind of like that, but it's grosser. It's good though.
I had something small on the way here that provided more value than that. I'm alright, thank you.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be the only one on the train to Dookie Town all by myself, and I just keep eating.
What he said. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Your meeting should be starting soon, right?
Yes, we've been waiting.
Yeah, just waiting on Garm to come down and get us.
Well, I was just gonna walk in. I'm gonna attempt to walk in.
Fuck it.
Is Garm flirting with the receptionist? I feel like Garm's flirting with the receptionist.
Is there any resistance at this door?
Caro, yeah, the two guys there say there's two guards and they say, my apologies, sir. The casino doesn't open until 4.
I'm here on official business. I'm meeting with the manager here about a job. Me and my crew.
That's sounding.
Says, do you have your chain code? Just so I can verify.
I don't need a chain code. Go get Garm.
Is that an intimidation?
He goes,
Can
no, it's a
be.
matter of fact.
I'm feeling intimidated. So
yeah, it's intimidation.
Just do as the damn man says. Jeez.
With
You guys
advantage,
nice.
always always hassling people just trying to do their fucking job.
Don't get in
We
this line of work.
boomers.
Don't get in this line of work if you can't handle people. All right.
Okay.
Caro's the kind of guy that yells at McDonald's when his order's wrong.
I so large.
I have to be it here because in real life I have to tell my wife to say something.
He's like, this is why I go to BK. They let me have it my way.
Caro, the guy hears kind of your voice drop down into, you know, like a lower octave when you're like, go get Garm, and you know, recognizing that you are very clearly a Mandalorian, he looks over at his partner and he's just like, I don't want to get shot. You know, he doesn't say that, but he just kind of does that look like, I mean, I'm not trying to die today. Yeah, it's like, I guess I'm gonna go get Garm. And like, apologies, sir. Wait right here.
Oh, and did you said the other guy showed up too, right?
Yeah.
Just now.
Mhm.
I'm like, hey, Boldgrave, did you get my thing?
I'm outside.
Yeah, we're still outside. We're
Oh,
not
you
inside.
are?
Yeah, we're outside. Yeah, we're at the entrance of the casino.
Oh, I thought you went inside. Okay.
No,
yeah.
we couldn't go in because it's not open till 4.
Here's your chode sticks, loser.
Yeah.
And I throw him the lightsabers.
I'll force pull it to my hand and catch it.
As he's force pulling one of them, I kick it. So it goes faster.
I still catch it? Question mark.
Can he make a
Yeah, but
dex
it's
check?
just a little faster than you were expecting. So that's why.
There's a little heat in
I'm
my
so-
hand now.
I'm sorry, I was shuffling tokens around. What chicanery are we up to now?
He did a force pull of the lightsaber I threw to him, but as he was pulling it, I kicked it. So I wanted to know what what that means.
Oh, geez. Make an attack roll.
Oh, sure. Unarmed, right?
Yeah, like an unarmed strike.
Alright. Against the smallest object he has.
Yeah, it's fucking tiny.
Oof.
I rolled a 13. Not good with a +8.
That'd probably
Yeah, you take a swing at it, but your newfound sobriety and extremely full stomach kind of throw your balance off a little bit. So you know, it was plenty of power, but not quite the precision. So you manage to stay on your feet, but you completely whiff.
I was pulling it faster than he thought.
Half tackle brain. Sorry.
I'm like, you alright? was weird.
You're
the-
not gonna be.
What the fuck, dude? What did I do?
Sorry, I haven't had a drink in like an hour.
In like 60 minutes.
This is the hardest day of my life. Okay.
That's fair.
The guard's like, yeah, my sister quit drinking, man. That's every minute is an accomplishment. You got this, bro.
I like turn around. Have y'all seen the B movie where that like the husband looks back or the boyfriend looks back and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah.
like
Who asked you?
that's exactly. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did anyone say anything to you? I look down at his name tag and I flick it. What is his name, Muscle?
Chad.
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 You know, I'm very happy for your sister, but this man's not gonna last about another 4 hours, so I wouldn't put too much stock in it.
Hey man, you're part of his support circle. You know, you gotta be there for him. You gotta be strong for your friend.
I'm gonna ask my dad to give you a promotion. I'm like kind of emotional. I like start wiping the tear out of my eye.
And you're like, oh, I didn't realize the lion's son was here. Is it okay if I call you the cub?
I punch him so hard in the face.
Make an attack roll.
I punch him so hard.
Call me that if you don't want your teeth.
Oh man.
Oh,
Nice.
21.
He's out, bro.
Let's
I
not
hope-
be like Chad. And I look at the other guy.
I pull out the smelling salts and I'm like, hey,
That was a
Hey.
non-lethal strike, right?
it was. Wake up.
He is unconscious.
Fuck.
The other guard comes out like as y'all are like shaking the lifeless body or the asleep body of the other guard, and he's just like, "Garm will see you now."
Take this. I like
You're-
throw him to him.
We look over to him. Your friend fell down. You might want to take care of that.
Yeah, I think he like, I don't know. Eyes rolled back, fell over, hit his head on the door.
My apologies, sir. He's very clumsy.
Obvious. I just walked past him.
Extremely clumsy. He could trip over his own feet.
Trip over his shadow even, I'm sure. I think that's what happened.
Over his shadow.
You guys gonna head in?
Yeah, I'm already at the front or in the lobby in this opening lobby.
Dozak, Fulgor, whose tokens are still outside the door.
Dozak is actually hanging back with Rain and Boldgrave.
Ooh, he wants to have secret conversations.
No,
It's
just
No.
walk in. You guys head in first. I'll cover the.
Dozak, so like we're turning
Rear.
on those two, right?
Didn't even get 20 feet. Didn't even get 20 feet and you're already plotting, bro.
Lightsaber in the back, dude. They're in his office, which is on the north wall.
We're here to speak with Garn.
Fuck that!
Uh,
I just go on. Like I'm.
Yeah,
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to be
yeah.
here.
At this
he-
point, yeah. At this
He's
point,
like going
we're-
in. Yeah, he's expecting you. So when you go inside, Garm has got his feet up on the desk and he's eating like a plate of eggs and bacon.
Love my guys. How you guys doing? It's so good to see you. I look at your faces and it's like sunshine in my mind. How are you?
Doing good.
He's
Especially
doing
with the-
quite well this morning.
You hungry? You want some food? I got plenty. You know, it'll send you straight to Dookie Town, but it's good stuff.
I had a.
You look over at Cracks and he's got like those like cartoon like ham, like giant hams with the bone at the other end, and he's just tearing this thing apart. Just...
I'm like, oh hey buddy, I got you something when you're done
Hey,
with that.
Maybe you should hold on to those. I kind of like put my hand on Fulgor's chest. You should just hold on to
I
that.
got a bunch of them.
There's no need to spoil his appetite. It's barely 10 in the morning.
I haven't seen Cracks in forever. I want to spoil Cracks.
I'm sure he'd enjoy it, but I think down the line we shouldn't be
This whole time we're
reinforcing.
having this conversation, I'm like searching my robes for the Cantono that's holding the ice cream. Like, where did I put
We
that again?
shouldn't be reinforcing these bad habits.
Nah, he'll be fine.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna just put the leg of meat on the desk, Garb's desk, and walk
Just like
over
juice
to full
running
guard.
down
You get
the desk.
one. Like I'm looking up at him, and I like my hands up. Now hold on. You can have one.
Yeah, I'm giving him one and I'm putting it back.
I grab the one, and then I go to reach inside the bag to grab more.
You'll get more later, Cracks, and I'm like trying to continue stuffing it down my robes where I had it.
This is why I told you not to give it to him now.
You give this man an inch, he takes a mile. It's always a problem.
I know. Cracks, you gotta earn it, buddy. This is just, I'm spoiling you because I haven't seen you in a while.
So, so Garm,
eating the.
he's gonna eat it quick. They're not that big.
First things first, Cracks, buddy, you gotta put that thing in your bucket. You can't put it on the desk because you're getting drip all over the finish.
Looks like it's getting on some paperwork right there too, actually.
There's copies, but come on, Cracks. It's a professional farce, okay? It's fake, but we gotta sell it, buddy. We can't sell it if there's shit everywhere.
Pick up the paper and just like rip it up and throw it on the desk, and then grab the meat and keep eating it.
If you couldn't rip a man in half, I don't know where I'd be without you, but I'd also probably have a lot less headaches, but a bullet in my head. So I'll count my blessings.
Anthony, you want to go ahead and move us over to the other layout?
Yeah.
Since we're on the grid now. And two of our players changed characters, so just so there's a little bit less confusion.
Yes, I'm playing Garm, and Kyle is playing Cracks, the Wookiee.
Earlier characters of the campaign that we switched over when we started streaming.
Yeah, literally the first episode we started recording or streaming was them changing characters into Goldgrave and Brain.
Yeah, I think we played about maybe 5 or so sessions before we started streaming, just kind of getting our bearings. But anyways, as you were, gentlemen, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
So, I've been talking to the big guy, you know, the G-Lion himself. And we've come to some TOAs, you know, some terms of agreements. We figured some things out, moved some papers around, fired some people that didn't really deserve the position they had, even though they were complained about their 401k and their wife and their kids. But we made room for you. And, yeah, the job is yours if you want to take it. But I do have but one question.
You still haven't even told us what the job is.
The job is to get paid, alright? That's the job. You show up, you cash your check at the end of the week, you get your credits, and you're happy, okay? That's the job. But I have a question.
Go ahead, Garm. I can't wait to hear it.
Why was I not told that my boss's son was running around this fucking city?
Look, I don't. You think you'd have a better. You'd have, more information on what's going on in your city if that's the case.
Sure. Just tell me how to fucking do my job, right? You gonna tell me how to do my job? You wanna try doing my job? It's not fucking easy. You wanna sit in this fucking room with this guy all day? He smells. Not too bad. But there's an iota of an odor, and I gotta deal with it, alright?
I'm gonna toss the bone right by his head, smashing in the wall behind him.
You cut it out!
Oh!
You cut it out!
Sticking out of the wall.
Oh. Yeah, probably. Half of it's cracked, half of it's in the wall.
I'm like straightening up my collar. So like I was saying, this job's hard, okay? There's this location, there's a location on Coruscant that he wants me to run there too. The digs are deep, alright? I got a couple of bookies. There's a racketeering thing I'm working on over on a different planet, some backwater town. There's a lot going on, moving pieces that I have to deal with, okay? Because he's mourning the death of his wife and all of this other shit that I don't really care about. But it's my problem now, alright? My job's hard. Don't tell me how to do my job. Now tell me why the fuck you didn't tell me that he was here!
It didn't seem like relevant information.
Fuck you. Karo.
Seemed like it was relevant information.
What does that have to do with us getting a job?
The two of these guys.
If I work with the three of you at the same time, I may just use my blast on myself. The G-Man has been looking for that fucking kid for
I'm
the
gonna.
past 18 fucking years. He's in the goddamn city now, and you're gonna tell me that he's been here, and you know, and I know you know, because I can smell that fucking smile under your helmet.
I'm gonna walk up and slam my fists on the desk. You need to remember who the fuck you're talking to, Garm.
I'm talking to this fucking asshole named Karo, and I fucking tap your helmet. I tap the bottom so it goes up.
I'm gonna dive for him.
No,
No,
You're
no,
gonna-
no.
You're gonna go. I was like, you're gonna go to the desk.
No. I've come a long
It takes
way, Garm.
every
and
fiber of your being
Yeah.
to resist fucking strangling him.
I've come a long way, and I've dealt with more shit than you have dealt with the last, 2 months here at this
Why-
shithole.
Why is it always a fucking kissing contest?
You fucking tell me. No one gives a shit about your job.
Do you want money? Do you like money? Do you like credits? Do you like
Yes.
having a real
Yes,
job
I
and
like
not
the-
fucking flying around in a ship for two with 9 people?
We still don't even know
Yes.
what the job is.
Yes, could you get to what the job is then, Garm? Would you enlighten us, please? Can you overlook the fact that his son is here for a
That's
split
the-
second?
That's part of the job. That's part of the fucking job. I'm so
So
glad
then
you asked.
come out with it then.
Well, it's kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard when you're supposed to be my fucking best friends, and then you want a job from me, and you show up at the same time as this asshole. Look at Cracks, he's upset. You upset him. Do you know why?
He looks fine.
No, he's upset. He told me earlier, before you got here.
I-
Because we don't know if we can fucking trust you. That's the problem, alright? I want to trust you. He wants to trust you. But you're rolling in with the fucking degenerate. Alright? And that says a lot considering the two of you.
Remember, you left us. We didn't leave you.
Aren't we all
It-
degenerates?
It wasn't a choice. And yes, that's why I made the comparison. What I need to know is if I can trust you.
Of course you can trust us.
Insight check.
Sure.
I'm being legit.
He's still gonna make an insight check. He's very stressed.
What am I doing?
I didn't respond, so
Persuasion.
Persuasion? Yeah, that works.
He rolled a 4. He loves you.
imagine a 3. Oh,
Plus
Garm.
7.
oh, you have a 7. Oh, he has a 7. I didn't realize that.
Even if I rolled a 1, I still would have rolled higher.
Yeah, I didn't realize you had a 7 to that.
Garm, for a moment, you see Fulgor's kind of like bravado drop, and like almost like a hint of like not hurt, but just like
Disappointed.
can't believe you wouldn't trust us. You know, like just like a twinge of like, oh really, dude?
Garm, that hurts my feelings, and I hardly ever say that, because I thought the 4 of us were pretty close.
Alright, well.
I guess saving a man's life only goes so far, huh, Fulgor?
For real.
I see you got in your helmet. I missed the dent.
Remember when they busted you out of prison?
Anyways. The kid needs to die. He either needs to be dead or he needs to be captured. That's the starting job. You
Okay.
guys will get paid 50k each off the top for it. It's a 100k bounty.
Seems
I'm gonna take a cut of it, but my cut's coming off the top. And obviously Cracks is getting
And-
his shit.
What are they even
Where-
looking for?
When would we need to bring him? Where would we bring him to? Directly
Well-
to the Dawn? Or to the... My bad, to the Lion himself?
Well, speaking of the Don, we actually have a man on the inside, and he let us know from a little bird that there's supposed to be something happening today, which is why I don't think it's any type of coincidence that you two are even here.
But we're here because you said you had a job.
You told
I
us to
know,
come here.
I know. You don't think I have cameras? You don't think I see who's out there at the tables?
Well, they're here for their own thing.
That's fine, but they're still here.
Okay.
What would you like us to do, Garm?
You want us to take them out back or what?
When I check my pocket watch, when he ends up in the same room with the rest of us, because it's gonna happen, I need you to put him down.
Might be
Can-
a little hard. Dude's pretty good with a buster sword.
That's fine. We got cracks. You have myself. We have the
Oh,
gold lion.
did you learn how to fight all of a sudden in this 2-month time? I know you're good running that mouth.
Yeah. I'm good at giving directions now, okay?
Especially behind
Man-
the desk.
Management has upgraded my talents.
As Garm says that, he kind of like pulls back his jacket to reveal a nice new piece he's rocking. Let's see if I can get this to pop up.
Oh shit!
Damn.
He's got a pretty juicy looking piece on his belt.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, I wasn't
I'll take
expecting
meat,
that.
please.
I wasn't expecting that. That is quite nice.
Damn, that is really cool.
Say less, bro. It's a shame when Vrain has to kill Garm and take it. Man, that's
when one character is plotting against his other character's strength. The duality of man.
This is gonna be the only TPK in D&D history where the characters TPK themselves and DM had nothing to do with it.
Yo.
Just gonna sit back and enjoy the ride.
Pre-show.
So, what would you like us to do? Go out this door and just take him?
I mean, it sounds like we've already delivered the goods. Maybe you should just pay us now.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
have
no,
what?
no.
8 guards out there? The
No,
minimum that I see?
no, none of that. None of that. No finessing me. When you guys finish your job and you punch out at the end of the day as new hires, you're gonna get your money. All right, consider it in advance, and I'll throw a little bonus on the top.
I like bonuses.
I know. That's why I offered it. And I
How
kinda
do we
like
do this without giving ourselves away?
I slide.
Is there any way that we could?
I slide the
maybe
data
meet-
pad over the table with the X and the 2 lines, and my name's already signed on it, and Krax's name is already signed on it.
What is
Guys,
this?
It's a contract binding you to the Old Dynasty and all of its conglomerate glory.
I thought this was a under the table job. You know, I don't sign shit like this.
Hey, you really want
Well,
us to sign our name on a murder job?
You two are going to be the head of sales, marketing, and partnership. Okay? It's a title. It's for taxes. Okay? Do you want to piss off the fucking boss IRS?
Yeah,
No.
as you review the contract, it makes no mention of capture or kill. It's all like legalese and like services rendered and all this. But it is just because you're signing a contract saying one thing doesn't mean it doesn't mean something else.
Welcome to real world money laundering.
If you want lesson learned, kids, if you want to
We
do
opening
something
up a nail
evil,
salon?
hide it inside something boring.
Do you sign it, Fulgor?
I'm gonna like fully read it first and make sure it's, you know.
It's like 20 pages long. I could send you a copy on your datapad though.
Gonna take my time to read it before I sign it. No offense.
Ah.
I want to make sure I don't get, gypped somewhere. Like, oh, you signed this without reading it. Now you have to be you have to be the middle piece of the human centipede.
Go ahead but we can't teach it to read. Fulgor, go ahead and give me an investigation check. Or investigation.
shit, nat 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, so you are reading it very thoroughly, and it does take actually quite a while. There are many pages to this thing. It's very dense with lots of like large words, but you make no concessions as to skipping over things. Anything you don't understand, you kind of force Garm to explain to you. And yeah, essentially, this is a year-long contract, and Maestro Twill basically owns your nuts. I mean, you do anything to endanger the company. If you run off, I mean, he's got the law on his side to come after you, basically.
I'm not
That's-
signing that shit.
That's only if we don't do the job that's signed on this contract.
Well, that job is to just show up to work and do your job, but that has nothing to do with the check that you're gonna get today. That's a separate thing altogether.
It does make mention of a signing bonus.
You have to pay that up front, Garm, as soon as we sign.
I pull out the
That's what
Cantina of credits and put it on the desk.
That's what a sign-on
Whop.
bonus means, Caro.
Yes, I'm making sure that he pays you up front if you decide to sign it.
Are you saying you're not gonna sign it?
Just because
I
I'm a
don't.
gambler doesn't mean I'm a hustler.
Well, I don't know if I want to be owned by any one particular person. I like to do things my way, and I don't want to be held down.
You literally have a stupid rule about not taking off a helmet.
It's gotten me this far. I think I'll just keep going.
You know, you.
So,
give
are
me
you
the
gonna
job
sign it,
and-
Fulgor, or not?
I mean, it seems legit.
Then sign it.
Are you not gonna sign, Caro?
Sign it, and then I will decide after you sign it.
You want him to get all the credits, Garo?
No, it's fine. I signed my name.
I pull out another Cantona. I hand it to you. And it's filled with credits. Russell, how much credits are in the Cantona?
You said 50K each, right?
Well, that's for the job with taking in Brennan.
For Boldgrave. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's a sign-on bonus, so it should still be pretty juicy, right?
yeah. It's probably like
Not
5,000.
necessarily.
It's probably like 5,000 credits.
I was thinking like
That juicy.
2. I was thinking like 2.
No, this is like a regional sales marketing team leader position.
Okay,
Just
I'm
go up to 20.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm just gonna be like, I'll fucking kill you if this shit comes back to me and I sign it.
It's a 10K credit signing bonus.
Hell yeah.
10 up front, 50 upon completion of services.
And then in 3 months, you get another 10K. That's how they keep you on board.
So every month they send us 10K?
No, in 3
Every
months, when you get
3
past the
months.
probational period.
Oh.
Okay, now what?
Get over here, you stupid assholes! And I like.
When you say stupid, I start like flipping through the pages. Did I miss something?
No. And I like hug. I try to hug you guys, both of you. I kind of force it. Brax, bring it in, buddy. Come on, you too.
And I pick up like everybody at once.
Yeah, he gets his arms around all three of you and just like massive Wookiee
You can
hugs.
hear
You hear some
Karo's
bones
armor
cracking.
bending.
Everybody takes strength modifier damage. Like,
The collective
So-
heave of pain.
What's the next move, Garm?
I'm glad you asked. You go sit down at that table with that asshole, act like nothing's new. Act like, hey, how's your grandma? Nice to see you. We see each other off. I'll tell you, hey, make sure grandma's taking the meds. You go sit down. It's a normal day. And then when you guys all get on that elevator to come up to the office, I'll already be up there. I'll take the employee elevator. And then when he gets up to the top, I'll have a little surprise waiting for him.
Well, sounds easy enough to me. I appreciate the opportunity.
And I hand him what are they? The Somno wrist cuffs, the one that puts you to sleep if you get handcuffed with them. I forgot what they
What?
are. Yeah, I'll
That
have to
sounds
find it.
badass. That sounds
Yeah.
awful, but also badass.
You have
I
to-
remember that one.
You're
Yeah,
hooking us
you
up
have
with some
to-
sleeping binders?
You have to make a con save. I forgot what it is, but if you fail to save, you go to sleep.
That sounds fucking cool.
But I hand you that. And I'm just like,
Just
use
one
the-
set. He has a partner.
kill him. We don't need him.
All right.
Uh,
I'm gonna
If you
hand
paid
this.
us
I'm gonna
much.
hand
Oh.
this. I'm gonna hand the set to you, Anthony. You hold on to those.
how many is a set? Just 2?
It's just
It's one.
It's
It's
just
one.
a
It's
pair.
one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
yeah.
It's a handcuffs.
My bad. Yeah.
Okay.
They look more like the binders, like that go up the forearm. Look more like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've already
Well,
got a set
then-
of binders, but one that puts people to sleep, that sounds awesome.
Well, these are the ones you need to use. It's not for you to pocket.
Well, this is how I... Yeah.
Anyways, let's carry on. We'll
Fucking
see you in a
Luke
while,
Goblin.
Garm.
All right, guys. It's fucking beautiful seeing your faces. I slam the fucking button. The door slides open. I'm like,
already-
anyways, make sure you're messaging your grandma. Tell her to take her meds. You can always come back here anytime. Uncle Gom's got your back. I love you, boys.
Love you too, Garm. Now, Cracks, you take good care of Garm, and there'll be more ice cream next time I see y'all.
Hear that, big guy? Let me kind of slap his chest. I kind of, like, very quickly glance over at the table with Rain and the gang, and then close the door.
Actually, I'm gonna decide. It's a Dos Eq.
What's the job he
How's
gave
your
y'all?
meeting go?
Knowing Garm and his harebrained schemed, I'm sure there's something he was cooking up.
I have to use the restroom. Boltgrave, would you accompany me?
Actually, yeah, no, you want to be stall neighbors? Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. So whatever. Obviously, there's probably not one on this map, but let's assume we're in a restroom.
Yeah, we can say this this north room up here is it was supposed to be a private gambling room, but an oversight. Normally, I
Yeah.
put bathrooms on every map. That was actually
It's a
I,
private
I
bathroom.
completely forgot. Yeah. So, anyways, this one up here we'll say is the bathroom for this level.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Karo's seat since he got up. He didn't call seat check.
Honestly, those just kind of look like urinals if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Very
Just-
odd urinals, but yeah.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter urinals.
Boltgrave seems like the type of
but instead
person
of,
that
you know,
shit in your-
sing.
Are you, is Boltgrave gonna accompany me to the restroom?
I follow.
We don't see your token moving.
Oh, sorry.
I got it.
It's because I was trying to figure out what that item was that he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
We didn't discuss that ahead of time, but
Whoops.
it's okay.
Yeah, Garm adding
Need to know what it's
OP
called.
gear.
Of course. it is.
I'm gonna be straight up with you right now, Boltgrave.
Mm.
I
I'm
like
making my
you.
way into a stall.
I like you enough, and I love Garm, but things have to be done. We've been hired to bring you to your father, and I want to give you the heads up, so you know what's going on ahead of time before we go in there.
You just hear a bunch of shit hit the water. Thanks. There's no TP in here. Can you get some for me from the next stall?
There appears to only be 3 shells in here. Oh, nobody's seen Demolition Man.
3 shells. Wait, that took me a second.
I said nobody's
Okay.
seen Demolition Man.
Oh man.
They haven't even
This guy
released
doesn't know
it.
how to use the 3 shells.
It's a bidet.
Oh,
some
man.
some premium TP, not just Not just that regular run of the mill, you know.
Hmm.
Good
Four
stuff.
ply.
8-ply, man. It's like
She.
wiping your ass with a handkerchief. Sorry. Anyways.
So anyways, what are your thoughts on it? I need to know before we go in there.
What are you gonna do? I'm assuming you've already agreed to do something.
Well, that's the thing. When we go in there, it's gonna be flipped on you. I don't know. He says there's something up there waiting for you, and I don't know what it is. But when they spring it on you and say that we're hired muscle for your father, I need you to not panic and automatically think I'm gonna kill you.
Well, I appreciate that. Um, mostly, and most importantly, I just need to know: are you gonna shoot me in the back?
I just told you I wasn't going to shoot you.
I needed to ask twice because I need to know if you're just speaking in between the lines or if you're being literal. So thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, no problem. Now, the
Bless you.
thought of are we keeping are we keeping Vrain in the loop, or do you want him to be caught off guard, or what is your thing with Vrain there?
Well, what'd they tell you about him?
Vrain's not important. He can be killed, and he's supposed to be killed. You're the only one they want.
I text Rain from the toilet,
Shit.
and I'm like, apparently Fulgore and Karo made a deal to kill and or capture us. Just an FYI. Send.
Oh,
Oh man.
Brain's gonna give me the fucking stink eye, dude.
Anyways,
I'm gonna read the text. I'm gonna read the text message on the wrist pad. Chuckle to myself. Then continue talking with Fulgore and Dozak.
that's all I wanted to cover. So when we do head up there, I just want you to be ready for that. Well, I guess it's time to head out and finally meet the man.
I'm gonna finish up in here. I'll be out in a bit.
Do you think you'll miss your father?
Probably.
Oh, I just want to touch base because you said you wanted him to be left alive, but here he is, wanting you killed.
You never know, right? Like this, we don't know who's really managing things. I mean, sure, it could be my dad, could be Garm, could be someone else in upper management who's really managing things with my dad as a face. There's a lot of things that could be possible. Could be my mom died years ago, and this lady that died recently was just a clone.
Garm is just a hired man. I don't think he has the power or the mindset to want to kill you for no.
People change.
Anyways, finish up in here. They have things to attend to.
People change. Ugh.
Take his seat.
Did you have a nice shit, Karo?
I did use the facilities. I did not take a shit.
You had to bleed the radiator. It's leaking coolant.
Anyways, Rain, what is the course of action here? What do you have planned?
Current course of action. I believe, despite the fact that this is a little counterintuitive, is to go through the front doors.
Well, once Boldgrave
Do
kindly
we
gets
have
out.
do we have a key to the elevator? I can't remember if actually this is both in and out of game. I can't remember if we had access to the elevator last time.
Garm let you guys in. He was giving you the tour, and he opened the elevator for you.
Well, I have an idea, and then I start typing on my data pad, but I don't think we should talk about it here, in case the tables are bugged.
Everything's being watched and listened to, and also there's a guard right behind you.
Well, exactly.
Hello.
That's what I'm saying. I think
He's
we
10
take
feet
the
away.
conversation elsewhere.
No, I imagine you guys are speaking like kind of in lower voices. So
Yeah, but also nobody else is here making anything make noise.
yeah, it's there is one fat Gungan guy, and he's asleep on the table. And the other pit boss that y'all saw last time you were here, he is hanging out at the bar having a drink, and he looks like he has probably been up all night and is very drunk. He does not look okay.
Wow.
Oh,
So,
okay, we finally found
the
the
guard. Well,
Oh, it's I see.
I know the most surefire way to get a meeting with the big boss is to use Bulgrave's connections. They tend to let him do whatever he wants, which is interesting given that he hasn't been seen here in a while. My guess is they'll let him go visit his so-called father without too much of a thought. Ideally,
take-
I'd rather
my
use the employee elevator
God.
if possible.
My asshole's on fire. Come on.
Boldgrave, your wrist pad's still on.
Oh, I open the door. Oh, I forgot to wash my hands. And I go back inside. And I wash my hands.
We
I
have
look
the
at
water
Fulgor.
running. He
I look at
still left his
Fulgor as
water.
I leave. Yeah.
Is that like your
Um,
invitation for me to come in there?
Oh, baby, if you want to join, you can join.
Oh boy.
Listen, I think Boldgrave can get us in. If we're doing this tactically, we need to probably see if we can convince a guard to let us use the employee elevator.
Well,
I think that'll be more surprising.
well,
Going to the
Juliet
front door.
Z789 said all I heard was big summer blowout. That was awesome. Oh man.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Credits
Love that.
talk and huts can't walk.
So
What's going on? What did I miss?
No, we're just discussing tactics. I was suggesting we use Boldgrave to go through the employee elevator since that one's more will be unexpected.
So you're really
We
having
can
this
ho-
conversation
hopefully-
on this table that could be bugged?
If we go through that employee elevator, it's immediately going to, raise. Obviously, they're going to be alarmed about it, and they will probably immediately attack us.
They allowed Boldgrave to come in here with no considerations. I'm sure Boldgrave can ask to use the employee elevator without alerting the guards too much.
Technically,
if
I
if
am
they
an
know
employee.
Yeah,
if they know
technically,
the
I'm
son,
I'm still
Full-
on the
and-
board of directors.
Fulgor has manipulated his way into getting to get people to do what he wants before. I'm sure he can manage again if he has to.
or if that's the case and you're on the board, why not just walk through the front door?
I like
We
that idea.
could. That was my initial thought
Well, Kara,
before I realized that the element of surprise might be more beneficial.
did you tell Boldgrave what's going on?
Mike did. I did tell him what's going on.
Okay, well, why don't we use that as our in? We can just pretend we've captured Boldgrave and we're here to bring him.
If that's the case, there would be no reason to bring Dozak or Vrain. We would have to get rid of them now. If we let Boldgrave just walk in on his own accord, and then when his father says anything or they say we have the jump on them, on Boldgrave, then we could do something. It'd be more beneficial than us just walking in with him, because otherwise Vrain and Dozak would have to stay out here. There'd be no reason for us to bring them in as well.
Vrain can turn
Why-
invisible, so he can follow along with us and he can stick to walls.
If they don't see everybody, they're gonna be suspicious. They know everyone who's sitting at this table right now, and if we don't all go in together, it's gonna be weird.
Agreed.
It's just
If we all go in together, it'll be considered a threat. If we all go in separately, it would be weird. There's really no winning this situation.
It wouldn't be considered a threat, considering Garm and them think that we are going to ultimately kill both of you.
that was my train of thought too. They're expecting that. I think we should play into that because I don't know if they're expecting us to expect that. Expect the unexpected.
So you outsmarted my outsmarting.
I agree. I think we should take this course of action.
So
I figured there was something along those lines.
I've
I'm assuming you two are not going to play along with it.
I
Play
think
along with what? Or who are you talking to?
And look over at Fulgor and Karo, because this is the first that Dozak's heard that.
yeah.
He's like, I assumed such a course of action was probably in the cards, but now I'm not so sure.
We
Color
just
me
like your
skeptical
father.
now.
Just like your father and how you don't want him to die. I'd rather not. I'd rather our friends not also perish in this fight if possible.
If it comes to blows, the Wookiee has to die first.
I was thinking the same thing. That motherfucker's scary.
if we
That's
You're way in line.
it's I don't know if this is the right word, but is callous the right word of you, Dozak, to just want him dead. He did save us. He does help. He did help us.
I didn't say I wanted him dead. I said if we had to fight, he needs to be the first target.
if we just kill
I
their
hope
boss,
that
then they
I hope
have
that
no
we don't
reason.
need to fight them.
Oh no, what did you say, Anthony?
If we just kill their boss, then they have no reason to try to continue fighting us.
My thoughts exactly.
We
Chain of
hope.
command doesn't work exactly like that, but
We
that,
hope.
it'll at least give us a few seconds of disarray.
I'm sure I can try to talk them out of it if we manage to take care of the boss first.
Well, I guess then it's your move, Boldgrave.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
drink.
Boldgrave's just like he's like tapping his foot, like kind of like looking behind him at the fully stocked bar behind him.
Playing with the poker chips I stole off of the receptions table.
Yep.
Dozak's gonna go over, and I'm gonna
I'm
order two shots of straight liquor.
I'm gonna
Bartender serves
stand
him
up.
Well, I have a plan, but I don't know if
And-
you guys can hear me very well.
Oh, we can hear you.
'Cause I was trying
Well,
to
let's let Kyle get his thing out first.
I assume all of these things are happening in a text conversation. For,
Just a group text around the table. Not
for
suspicious.
obvious
That looks
reasons.
even more
Yeah.
suspicious.
Definitely.
Y'all are the one about talking about killing the fucking CEO in front of, like, in the middle of the fucking casino.
That's why I was
And his-
suggesting we leave. But
We're
I-
talking about
Plain
another.
sight, man.
We're talking about another CEO, obviously.
It's
Oh,
another
location.
casino conglomerate.
Yeah.
Completely, it's a coincidence
He also has a son.
that he
it's-
hasn't
it's,
been able to find in 18 years.
this guard's
Jeff
like,
opened
"Ooh,
those
man, I
gates."
gotta take a leak." And
What's it called?
He just hear, "Oh,
Um,
what is that smell?"
oh god, smells like a bantha in here.
You remember that episode of SpongeBob where the toilet's just like crawling, like begging for its life?
Like a benta.
Oh man.
Those like walk
Okay,
over
go
over to
ahead.
Boldgrave.
Oh,
All right, Boldgrave. You've made it an hour or so, and I know you're trying to stay sober, but we'll take this last one. A drink as friends.
And I'm going to attempt to use the force to pull the shot glass to me.
Ooh. Make a wisdom ability check. Or a charisma. I don't know. Your choice, I guess.
Fair enough.
Oh,
14.
shit.
It's just a cantrip. That sounds like a
Yeah, but it's
Doable.
him using the cantrip, not you.
You
This is like a
it,
level 10 power form.
it takes a moment. You close your eyes and everybody kind of is like looking at you like, the fuck is this guy doing? But after a moment, just like there's just like a brief pause, and the glass or the shot glass slowly slides across the table and then gently levitates into his hand.
Dozek's got like this ear to ear grin on his face right now. He's just like, I fucking knew it.
I hold the shot glass, and then like I hold it, and I toss it over my shoulder, and I was like, I don't fucking need it. Let's go.
hey! I look at Rain. And I can't see it through my through my helmet, but just like really, all these fucking guys have to use the force. Like, I can't just be.
Like obviously can't see your face, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I don't, but I like that shoulder like slump that gives it away, and I slightly roll my eyes in acknowledgement, just like you're telling me.
I think I'm tired of running. I think I need to stand up and do this with all of me.
Understandable. And I'll toss the shot over my shoulder, same as he did.
Literally just throwing liquid on the ground.
Bulgar's like, look what you did to the rug.
The bartender's like,
Nice carpet.
Almost got a. I have to clean that.
Yeah, what like a little like mouse droid comes out, like a little Roomba, and it starts like cleaning the quickly cleans the spilled liquor.
Let's do this.
head towards the elevator, I guess.
In what order do we want to do this?
I'll go
Boldgrave should
first.
obviously be in the lead.
Yeah.
Well, could I give my idea for getting us in?
Oh,
Pretty
oh
easily?
yeah. Sorry.
We're all getting ahead of ourselves.
But he's like getting up to like.
All right, so minus Dozak, I think everybody else here knows that Karo and I just
Dozak.
signed a contract to
What
capture.
Dozak knows now.
Yeah, to capture.
Nobody
Boldgrave.
knows that that he messaged me. Bulgrave messaged me.
Yeah, we don't know that, but we know, or we just told you
Nobody-
outright. You know what I mean?
Right,
Right.
But we don't know that Boldgrave told you. Yeah,
but I know
yeah,
Karo
I get
already
that.
told Boldgrave. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, so obviously we have to deliver Boldgrave to their boss, right? So why don't we just deliver Boldgrave to their boss?
That's what we're doing.
That's the plan.
I know, but we're supposed to bring him in sleeping. They gave us these binder cuffs that can put you to sleep. I happen
I
to
told-
have a set of binder cuffs that are just, normal binder cuffs. Why don't you pretend to be asleep, and Karo can carry you over his shoulder. Vrain uses his invisibility belt to follow along with us, and we'll say that Dozak decided to help work with us because he doesn't care for Boldgrave and Vrain anyway, and we'll say we disposed of Vrain.
You want me to turn invisible right here in front of a million cameras?
No, you can go into the fucking bathroom. Don't make this difficult.
It's a
I
cool.
I
Like,
think
The plan only needs to be temporary, I suppose.
yeah.
This would
we
be like a leave and come back in a few hours kind of situation, or maybe tonight.
Oh, the meeting's
Well,
at 12.
The plan is to go in at 12. That's when the people are making their move.
Oh, right.
There is no 12
we
o'clock is the magic number.
I think we should just move in
Yeah,
with
it's
the original
kind
plan.
of. I checked the chronometer. I'm like, it's like literally 11:20.
It was a great plan, Fulgor. I appreciate your.
You
your
know, he's
attempt.
really been thinking together,
I-
really
I-
pulling the team together. I appreciate that.
What's it
So,
called?
valiant
Had
effort.
we more time to execute this, that it would have been more practical.
You know, I guess your dick's not the only head that's nice on you.
Thank
Alright,
you.
You're
okay.
welcome. I wink at him.
My lads.
All right. Can we move that along?
Don't be jealous, Karo.
That is the last thing I am.
So when Karo has sex, does he leave his helmet on?
The helmet stays on.
There are more important things.
This is the
going
way.
on in life. There's more important things in life than
It's like, hold your head up. You keep hurting me.
fornicating. Fulgor, I have more pressing matters.
Wait, are you a virgin?
No, ask your mom.
Oh! If I had a mom, I would ask her. You dick.
Oh.
Oh, you're an orphan.
You want to be a foundling? You want to come with me? Come on.
I wouldn't
He's
mind
full
some sick
Gorfin.
Mandalorian armor.
Oh.
Will you be my dad?
That's not how this works.
Do I get an allowance, Karo?
Are we ready
I-
to go? Are we ready to
I'm-
push the button
Yeah, let's do it.
metaphorically?
Yeah.
I put my hand out.
So like at this point, what are you putting your hand out for? Oh, we're putting our hands in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Again.
Okay, alright.
I really liked it earlier. It felt really special.
Alright, so
One more time, come on.
this one feels appropriate.
Alright.
They're watching us on the cameras. That might...
Fuck
We
it.
just won at the table.
Go team!
Go team.
Team, whatever we're called.
Sober Boldgrave is so full of energy.
I'm really scared. I don't know if it's shit or if it's just ass sweat.
Did you not wipe?
Oh, I did. There's a bidet in there.
We're all going over here.
I guess so.
The guards.
Is Boldgrave handcuffed, or is he just going in there like
He's just going
a
in.
boss? Alright.
Well, you'll have a moment. So the guards open the elevator. Having spoke to Garm earlier, so you do have a moment as you're riding up the elevator to the third floor. If you want Boldgrave to be going in, captured Woogie style.
Yeah, Boldgrave, let's do that.
Are you sure that's how we want to
Wait,
handle
what's
it?
happening? What's happening right now?
We're gonna pretend handcuff him.
Right,
Put
but is
the regular binders
oh,
on him.
yeah.
are we in the elevator already, or are we about to be? in there?
You're in the elevator. You're in the
You
elevator.
guys better
Okay, I was
pretend
gonna do
fight.
something. I was gonna do something right before we entered the elevator.
Okay.
Before we enter the elevator, as the elevator doors begin to close,
Pass without
I'm going
trace.
to, I'm going to grab Boldgrave and pull us both out of the elevator right before it closes, and then I'm going to shove a security spike into the elevator panel, sealing it.
Is there
temporarily.
any way to contest that, or? Because you remember, the way our characters are lined right now. Boldgrave's in the front, and I'm at the rear. I'm not gonna be. You're gonna be in front of me. You're not gonna be.
I'm going to be the last person in the elevator.
Well, that's
what.
important. I wouldn't allow that because the way we're supposed to approach it, I have to be at the rear for
Oh, well,
just in case I need to
that
get the
doesn't
jump
matter.
on you.
Uh,
Yeah, well, I would be waiting for you to enter. Is what I'm saying.
then we'd be standing off.
Beard stroke
well, it
intensifies.
doesn't even matter. Either way, I mean, you're not expecting me to jump out no matter what, much less grab
If we
Bold
go
Grave and jump
into
out.
the elevator the way our tokens are at now, I'm in between you
No.
and Boldgrave.
What's it called? The
Yeah, both
tokens
of
are
them are.
The tokens are metaphorical a little bit. What's it called? That's fine. If
they?
I can't, if I can't,
No,
what's it
that's
called?
fine.
What's it called? If I
It's
can't
fine.
grab Boldgrave or like they can't reach, then I'm still gonna jump out before the doors close,
Are you gonna spike us
Yeah.
still?
and I'm still gonna spike it, jamming it closed.
Well, why don't you try to make an attempt to grab him? Just because he'd be in front of you, at least 2 people, so you'd have to pull him through 2 people. So it would make sense that you
How big
couldn't.
is the elevator?
Just like standard elevator size, like maybe
So like
6 people could fit.
6, yeah,
Fucking difficult.
So, but I'm
6 or
talking about
7 feet
that's-
across.
it's like that's like 1 square plus a little bit.
Yeah,
So we're all kind of
Shoulder to
whatever.
shoulder.
Whether I grab,
squeezing into the same square essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you what I'm doing. It's up to
DM.
DM how they gets educated. If
So
I
you're
can- if
trying
I
to
can't
you're
get
trying to
the-
grab Boldgrave and bail out of the elevator, like while they're walking in.
as the doors are closing. I'm
But you're
bailing
trying to
last
like
second.
take Boldgrave with you.
Right.
Lock us in the elevator.
Yes.
Boldgrave's
I
legs are
would
stuck in the
say-
elevator.
It would be an athletics check to like grapple him, I guess. But he would have advantage because Fulgor is like between y'all.
I wouldn't.
Does he want to resist though?
I wouldn't resist
Yeah.
it for him.
Okay, then it would just be a straight roll against Fulgor, I guess, instead of Boldgrave, since you're trying to like muscle him through Fulgor's square, right?
I mean, I don't know. Depends if he comes with me or not.
So it makes
No,
sense.
Right.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, then yeah, Fulgor and Vrain both roll athletics.
Assuming Forgor is going to stop me, I guess.
Can I just tell what he's doing and just?
Well, the thing is like, regardless what you're doing, like, you're doing this surprise, there would be some sort of resistance just out of like shock, like, what are you doing, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because like,
No.
like all of us would probably feel that, you know?
yeah. I mean,
Surprise round, you don't even get to act. Haha. I'm just kidding.
Boldgrave just kind of blindly trusts Vrain though. So if Vrain pulls him, he's gonna go with it.
I guess. I mean, because like if we were in initiative, he would
Maybe
move
we
forward a
should roll
square. He would move forward a
Well,
square,
but-
grapple
well, the
Boldgrave, and then drag him back. But then that would give
ele-
Karo. Oh, they wouldn't have reactions because it's a surprise.
It's a surprise when they can. And also,
Actually-
an elevator is literally just 1 square.
Yeah, and if Boldgrave doesn't resist, then yeah, actually, I think that would.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't resist, but he's pulling him through 2 other people.
Well, I mean,
Right.
whatever Russell says happens.
Well, of course, I know, but
DM has final say.
And
Yeah,
also,
Yeah,
I'm just trying
I'm
to-
just
I-
I'm
you
just
know,
thinking
how weird
about
it
like if this scenario did happen in initiative, what it would look like, and yeah, I think if Boldgrave doesn't actually resist it, then yeah, he could actually do that.
Alright,
Mhm.
fair enough.
The only issue is I don't think you'd be able to security spike the elevator because you're using your action to grab Boldgrave. So I don't. Well, you can. I guess that's is that an object interaction? I don't know, let me look at security
it's
spike.
It's none of the.
Oh.
It's actually has nothing to do with that. I was just narrating. It would be a security kit that I'd be using, but I have a security spike.
And aren't
Just in my storage.
ability
but
checks
spiking
are
sounds
bonus
cooler.
actions.
What?
The ability checks are bonus actions, right? So
Depending.
Not a grapple. That's like
no, but the spiking that would be a bonus action because he's using his security skill.
spike.
Security spike's not going to show what you think it does. I was using security spike as a cool narrative tool to explain the security kit usage, but maybe it'll make sense when you read it.
Hmm.
What's to stop us from just putting our foot in front of the door, preventing the door from closing?
Because you're surprised. It's a surprise round, essentially.
Yeah, that's the whole point, Anthony, is that we
You wouldn't have a reaction.
we're essentially it's just happening.
It
Nobody
happens
saw this.
it
Nobody
happened so
saw this
fast
coming.
that no one had time to react.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, now that I've thought about it, yeah, I think that just happens. I'm just a little unsure about how the security spike thing works.
Are you trying
Oh,
to
like
like
I
lock
said.
the doors or something?
Yeah,
Alright.
he's trying to lock the doors for a small amount of time.
Yeah, like when they instead of blastering the door to keep it closed, I'm just trying to
Mhm.
technologically seal the door.
I've never.
Go ahead
understood
and-
Like
that.
also,
Go ahead and give me a security kit check with the intelligence. I feel like there needs to be some kind of roll happening here, at least.
Would it be at disadvantage because he's trying to do it so quickly
No.
and in front of two other guards? Well, I guess it would also.
We'll
be
say
surprised, actually.
18.
Yep.
almost
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so just as sorry, I don't actually have an elevator area. I just kind of it's just between these doors. Yeah, just as you are stepping onto the elevator, suddenly Vrain grabs Boldgrave and bails out.
I'm gonna look at the guards. Take us to the employee elevator. It's an emergency.
He looks at you and he's just like, no.
Boldgrave, make 'em.
Yeah, no. My dad owns this place, so I'm your boss. Take us to the employee elevator. Fran, why are we going to the employee elevator?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Which one of us?
Either.
I have +6.
You should make it then.
14.
He doesn't fully understand, but kind of realizing that this is probably above his pay grade, decides to cooperate. So it's right over this way.
We're gonna go have a talk with your dad alone, Boldgrave.
That sounds
I have-
stupid.
I have
but
a-
okay.
I have a plan.
I sure hope so.
How long does this thing last for?
The elevator?
The spike or whatever he did? Because the door doesn't open, right? So the door doesn't open, but does it go up? Does it go down? Is it completely disabled? What's going on with it?
Plan was to disable the elevator.
Just like trapping
So
them
you-
in the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
until
y'all
I
are
release
y'all are
homework.
stuck in the elevator now.
Oh
Dozek
well.
just
Is
sits
there
down,
anything? Is
crosses
there
his
any?
legs.
Is there a hatch at the top? It's an elevator, so it would have some sort of.
You could
I
try
love
to
that
just
trope.
brute force the door open.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So, real quick, so you guys head off to the employee elevator.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So.
I'll tell Karo and Fulgore that I can feel them walking away, moving towards
Farm's office.
Garm's office.
I don't get why they did that in the first place.
There's probably another elevator. Rain usually has a plan.
I'm guessing Vrain doesn't trust us and thinks that we will turn on them. It's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, you did make a deal formally.
You signed a contract.
Yeah, with the guy who's trying to kill him. So
Yeah, but if we were gonna follow through with it, why would we tell y'all? Why not have just left it a secret?
The guard hits a panel on the wall, or enters a code into the panel on the wall, and you see a hidden door behind the desk of Grum's office, and he steps out.
Are Garmin Cracks not in there anymore?
They're probably already in
nifty.
the office.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up to the office. Pull Boldgrave up to the office.
Okay, yeah, let's go back over to the elevator. Okay, so go ahead and Karo, give me a perception check.
Of course.
Why can't I do
The
a perception check?
You can do one too. You just didn't say anything.
I just got advantage. Of course I want a perception check.
Oh God.
I'll make a
Oof.
roll as well.
It's higher than a 7.
Okay. Okay, so Fulgor and Kara, you guys are like frantically like looking for a way out of the elevator, like trying to find it. It appears to be like completely sealed, and Dozak, like he said, he like sits down and begins to meditate, like extending his tremor sense. And there is a hatch on the roof of it. However, it's just like camouflaged into the top of the way the roof
Karo,
is.
you're super strong now. Why don't you just brute force the door open?
It's more
Well,
than
can Dozak say like
Oh,
what
sorry.
he just let him talk first?
Like most elevators, there seems to be an escape hatch. However, it's just cleverly camouflaged into it. I'll just point out the tile.
So we're gonna just climb our way to the top?
You have friction
It's
grip
either-
gear, don't you?
it's only it's only 3 floors. It's not far. I could jetpack and you guys can climb up.
I do have a climbing speed equal to my walking speed.
So we're not gonna try to go see why Brain and Boldgrave left us like that?
I have a feeling we're going to meet them one way or the other. I'd rather meet them sooner rather than later.
I'm offended that they don't trust us.
They might be offended you signed a contract to kill them.
I mean, we were straight up about it, so
Yeah. Now I'm
But,
kinda
I
wanna help
understand.
Garmin Cracks.
understandable. It makes sense. I can get you get both sides of it.
We need to make our way up to that office.
Guess we'll start
And I'll
climbing.
like wave my hand and pop open the hatch.
You crack off, open it kind of groans and protests as the metal separates from the rest of the elevator, but you do manage to open it up, and you climb on top, and it's an elevator shaft. It's about what you expected.
I force leap up through the hatch.
Oh,
No extra.
How high is the elevator? I'm just kidding.
I mean, 3 stories, 30 feet.
No, I mean the elevator roof.
Oh,
It's
Like,
probably
6-7
5
feet,
Yeah.
tall enough for a large man to stand in, hopefully, or woman.
Have we made it to
Okay.
the top yet?
Yeah. I was gonna say. So, Brandon Boldgrave, you are at the top of the elevator, and the door, I guess, opens. I don't know why it wouldn't. usually elevator doors open automatically. So,
True.
just fucking on the edge of my seat right now, literally and metaphorically.
right?
Waiting for the map reveal.
Okay, you are up here on the north wall. Ding! It opens. Garmin Cracks look over in your direction.
Hello there.
Hi.
I honestly don't know how to roleplay this 6 different ways. Too meta.
Meta 5 me, I know. 4 of the 7 characters in the room are played by 2 people.
Fucking told you they were
Glad
gonna
you-
take the fucking alternative elevator. I told you. It's fucking it's
Oh.
ridiculous. I knew Cairo was gonna do this. I fucking knew it. Fucking up.
Just as a side note, I'm gonna activate my slipstream kickers to get some extra speed and get up there ASAP.
Oh god. Don't waste any turns.
Well,
Yeah, they only last 1 minute before
I
it's
know.
runs
Should
out.
we start initiative now so he can keep track of his turns?
I'm going to walk up to the desk, the chair right here.
Garm stands up and pulls out Gambler's Ambition and aims it at Vrian.
I'm going to look at O'Twill, who looks eerily like Lucius Malfoy. And
Possibly
I'm
also
gonna look
Aegon Targaryen, or no wait, Aerys Targaryen,
I think it is
whichever one the
Aerys.
Mad King was. Anyways,
I think he looks
yeah.
the guy with the fronted
Aegon?
pan from a scary movie.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
which
it's
one's the
hard-
Mad King? Is that Aegon?
I think it's
yeah.
Aegon.
Okay.
Well,
Anyways.
it's hard to know Targaryens because they all share the same name. Like past
Right.
20 generations. Like,
They use
four
like the
names they all
same
share.
3 fucking names.
Yep.
Anyways, okay, so this wretched looking old man with wispy white hair, and he's dressed in like fine clothes, kind of almost like hunched over his desk, looks up at the elevator that opens, and he doesn't say anything as you approach. He's just giving you the stare down.
I'm gonna approach him. I'm gonna like rip off my I guess not rip. I'm gonna take off my stealth field generator, slide it across the table, and say, Garmer's been conspiring to kill you. He's hired the 2 men in there to take you out while you're weak and vulnerable. Take this and go. Meet us back at the hotel. You know where we're staying.
What the
We'll protect
fuck
you.
are you talking about? And Garm's gonna pull the trigger on Brain.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Okay, real quick before you make your attack, Vrain, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Only the most important check of the game.
Possibly. And nobody has inspiration.
Oh,
You said we all started with inspiration. You said we're gonna start with inspiration this session one last time before we switch the.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but this seems like one of those things
Uno
you can't
reverse.
re-roll. This seems like
Yeah,
the one you couldn't re-roll.
Well,
I mean, this is the most important one to reroll.
That's
Nah,
valid.
he's right. I did say that. Because I think after this session we're gonna move to a new
19.
inspiration
All right,
system.
somebody use their inspiration.
19.
We're not there.
You can't use your inspiration to make me reroll.
Yeah, I
19
think
persuasion.
that's a bit
Yeah, that's
too
fair.
OP.
Yeah, that makes
Bad
sense.
faith.
Can Gar make a contested persuasion check? With his
I mean, he's
gunshot?
persuading with his gun. With his
Yeah.
gun, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think that is possibly the most climactic place to leave the cliffhanger. So
Can
we
I
will.
make my attack roll first?
The blaster is mid-air. We have no idea if it's gonna hit or miss. We'll have to wait 2 weeks to find out.
Ah.
I know. It's killing me too. Trust me. I'm not even gonna announce if he passes persuasion or not.
Exactly. This is when initiative gets rolled, and we don't
Yep.
know what he does to his turn in combat.
Yep. Okay.
We're on initiative, baby.
That's it. All right. Stream, if anybody's still watching or watching it later on YouTube or the VOD, thank you so much for staying with us. We really
Thank
appreciate all
you.
your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Tell everybody. It's only going to get better from here. This is possibly one of the most exciting sessions, and it's just going to get crazier and crazier. All right, folks. Good night. May the force be with you.
Night.
May the
Good
force be
night.
with you.
All right, thank you.
May the source be with you.
The Schwartz.